We're here with Andrew Boswell right after round 5 of the TCGplayer.com Boston 5K. Andrew, you played vampires and you were the only vampire player to go 4-0 after 4 rounds. Unfortunately, you lost this round, but what happened to you this round?
So this round, we played the first game and it was really, really close. I was playing against Jund, and Jund always gets, after, round turn 5, they start reaching a critical mass where they just have superior card advantage. But with vampires coming out, a little smoother, more consistently and faster because it's monocolor, lots of 2-drops. And with the Calistri High Horns, I was able to get in a lot of early damage. And the first game, I had him at 4. It was really close, but I couldn't quite finish him off with All's removal. Game 2, I got a 5th turn Mind Sludge that just really put me in a superior position. And I mean, he had a good hand, he was doing things, but when I wiped out 4 cards with the Mind Sludge, it was pretty much a good game on there. And then my 3rd game, we also had another very, very close game, but it reached that point. I wasn't coming out quite fast enough because I was on the draw. And he had a pretty good hand, and mass creatures, Garrick, and three-mate dragons.
Jund typically, in my experience, does pretty well against vampires, and there actually seems to be a lot of Jund at the top table. Are you expecting Jund? Do you have a specific plan against it?
Oh, absolutely. I think probably the best 2 decks are Jund and Blue-White Control. I think both of them are better than vampires, but so I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what I'm going to do against them. I really enjoy playing vampires, and I feel, if you manipulate, the different cards you're using, you can, have a decent matchup against it. So against both those decks, I try to use Mind Sludge a lot. I have 3 Mind Sludge main deck, and I sideboard in a 4th against them because I think it's that important. Against a lot of those decks, you can slow roll your creatures in the beginning, hit them with a Mind Sludge, and if, tap out Blue-White Control wasn't playing as many counters, Jund doesn't have any counters, so, they really can't do anything about it if you just hit him with a turn 5. And then you can come out with your Nighthawks, your Nocturnuses, and just, knock up.
Are you playing extra land to support the 4 Mind Sludges?
Well, most vampire decks play 23 Swamps and 2 Grim Discoveries, but instead of that, I'm playing 23 Swamps and 2 Tectonic Edges.
Okay.
Or 22 Swamps and 2 Tectonic Edges. So 1 more land than normal, but 2 of them are Tectonic Edges. And that kind of gives me the option of sometimes having an extra colorless mana when I need it, so that I more consistently hit that Mind Sludge turn 5. And also, it can be really good hitting the Manlands, Celestial Colonnades, or Raging Ravines. I've had matches, like one of those games with the previous Jund player, he was able to get a Siege Gang commander out against me, and I had a Nighthawk in play, but he only had 2 red sources, and I Tectonic edged one of them, so he couldn't
kill your Nighthawk.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So I was able to just keep swinging with them. He didn't draw another red source for a couple turns, and that pretty much there just gave me a huge advantage.
So you've already beaten 1 Jund deck, or did you?
Well, I beat 1 Jund deck the previous round before this one, and then this most recent round I lost to Jund deck.
Well, thank you very much, and good luck.
Yeah, thanks a lot.